Okay, so here we go. This is about to happen. We're fixing to build the big block. I'm gonna get all the rods, pistons, and all that stuff in it, all rings and everything. Get the bottom end done. Now we're building Dad's motor, which we should have done to begin with, to put an old BP, throw automatic in it so we can go down there and race. So that's what's happening.
Yeah, can't afford the 4-speed, can't afford no more braking. I don't want to put automatic in it, but I ain't got no choice. It's either put automatic in or let it set, and I ain't letting the motherfucker set no more.
Nah. Alright, so the clearance on the rods and the rod journals is 2.5 thousandths, give or take 2 thousandths, 2.5 thousandths, very, very close. So that should be good. Alright, we got all the rods put together. Orientation is right, chamfer is towards the throws of the crank. So we went ahead and numbered them on top, facing the direction they got to go. Got rings stuff put on them, rod bearings put in them, clearance is checked. Now, assembly. That's the old junk one, the good one's in the box. It's called dimple rods.
Yeah, dimple rods come out of
Red Hot Roxy, right there.
Red Hot Roxy. I'm gonna leave that road on there. He sent me them. They come out of a '62 Chevrolet called Red Hot Roxy.
Can you hold on to that?
I got that fucking oil on my hand is slicking the dog dick.
Slick and snot, yeah?
You give me boys.
Well, it should be a 20, right?
Yeah.
Alright. These are 3/8 rod bolts, so they go 20, 40, and then stop at 50. Ooh. Let me go here. Lightning tapper. Alright, well, fix the stick camshaft in it. This is a used mechanical flat tappet. Nothing fancy for us, folks. Power band's 4,000 to 7,500, 7,400, give or take. Not nothing really crazy radical.
Chris sent me that. Thank you, brother. It's going in.
Yep, Chris.
We got this timing chain from Backyard Trucks. That's his green right there.
Yeah, Backyard Built Truck.
Backyard Built Trucks. That's
that
his
is.
green right there. Yeah.
Putting it in.
Going in. He's got pistons out of something else, Roxy.
Jason hooked that up with a block. Well, this is a scavenged together motor right here.
Yeah, it's like a grab bag. Oh, I get though. Hell, if it wasn't for everybody helping me, I wouldn't have a damn thing.
That's true. So,
I wouldn't be doing anything. So.
Much appreciation. Everybody helps out.
Yeah, thank you.
Cool.
Appreciate it. But that just shows you. That's why I take pictures of all the parts going in. It's got it right there on the piston. I'm not going. It'll have to burn it
Yep.
off.
See, that's the Howards.
Yeah.
That's a discontinued cam, actually.
There's the kit. Yeah. There.
Right. Get the cam in there, the timing chain, all that stuff on. Put the time cover on, and we'll be good. We got a bouncer laying here somewhere. Just gotta find it.
Yeah, we got a bouncer. It's here. We keep all that shit together and move everything around, and we put it where we can find it and never lose it. And we lose it.
Of course we do.
That's the way everybody does. You put something up where you know where it's at, and you'll never see something that's good.
Yep. Actually, it is dead.
We
Flashing.
show everybody we use the stuff, right?
Yeah, see, there it is. See that green? You can't fake that.
No, we use it, man. Well, we use the shit, dude.
So,
It's a blessing. Thank you.
pause for now. All right. All the pistons and rods is in. Timing chain is on. Cam is in. There's a new seal. Alright, so we got the cam in last night, and then I got to doing some math on that cam. And Bud Air would give Dad this hydraulic roller, which is a milder cam, but it'll make more power than the big cam, simply because of the static compression ratio and dynamic compression ratio. And it'll be able to run almost 12-to-1 motor on pump gas with this. You don't believe me? Watch and see.
Make more power, turn it all the way to 58.
Yeah, this will go to 62, but he'll only have to wind it out to 6, and it'll make 550, where the other one would have to go to 62 to make 519. So it's all about controlling what's in the cylinders and keeping that compression in the cylinders. And this will be easier on valve springs, it'll be easier on valves, it'll be easier on everything. Be able to street drive it more. So
yeah. More power for less money.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bud Airwood.
Yeah, the cam had a couple places in it which were grooves actually, but the way the rollers are, because they had failed in a motor, number 6 was the one that went bad, I believe. Intake and exhaust on the other motor, whatever it came out of. Had a couple of gouges in the cam. Polished them up with 800 and 2000 grit sandpaper. Got them nice and smooth. Nothing catches. The rollers roll right over the little gouges. It's just like if you had a scratch in your journal on the crank. All that's going to do is hold oil. It's fine. I promise it'll be fine. So I'm sure there's a lot of people out there like, I wouldn't run that junk, whatever. Watch and see. It'll be perfectly fine.
That's why you got us. We'll do it.
Yeah, we don't care. Here's blue Loctite.
We'll prove it can be done. Where everybody else cringes, we're just like, yeah.
Yeah, but believe it or not,
I ain't scared.
with the head that's going on this motor, it's 113 cc and it flows 260 CFM at about 600 lift. This cam's a 560, 580. So the other cam actually will nose over, the motor will nose over with the amount of lift that the other cam has because the head can't keep up. So sometimes it's better to go with a good head, smaller cam, a little bit higher compression, and everything else.
Yeah.
And it'll make more power that way.
Yeah.
So, should be good.
It'll sound odd. It'll be odd.
Oh, it'll sound good.
We'll find out.
It'll sound good. This is it's not a tight lobe separation, but it's not a real wide lobe separation either. I'm not going to give you all the info on the cam.
Okay, yeah. But everyone knows.
Yeah.
But
it's like, it was like the perfect cam, and he just happened to bring it to you.
Yeah, he brought down there super shoes. And just another one, like just them pack stuff up. It's just a used old part. Hell, we're going to make it work, man.
So.
But Airwood, thank you, buddy.
Yeah, we set the end play on the camshaft too, because it being a roller. You got to set the end play on them so that your lobes don't walk, cam don't walk, and force the next set of lobes to hit the lifter. That's very bad. You don't want that. It caused massive destruction. It was cool this morning. I put the overalls on. I have to peel them off here. It's getting hot again.
I guess these blocks come with a damn double roller. There's plenty of clearance for double roller on them.
It's got a spacer plate on the back of the
it still looks
time
like
cover.
It's be close.
Yeah, big blocks are good. They got a lot of cool little stuff to them. Just tight. They're supposed to be 20 foot-pound.
Click.
Yeah.
Click.
But.
Yeah, everybody going racing today. We're sitting here building bed blocks. So.
Yeah, no, we wish we could go racing, but got the S10 motor tore down right there. Turns out, y'all ain't seen that video yet, but we tore it down Monday night. We literally come back from Bristol Sunday. Monday, we brought it here, tore it down, got the motor tore down. Number 5 rod bolts stretched. They were stretched out 3 thousandths longer than they should have been. Every other one was in spec, except number 5. So Colton called the place, and they're going to replace the parts that got destroyed because of that. So it's all good. But it is what it is. Sometimes stuff just fails, and they were good rods. I mean, you can see them laying over there. They're good H-beam 7/16 bolts. It's just, sometimes that happens, I guess.
It's hot rodding.
Yeah, so it is what it is. But you'll probably see this video before I show you that video, because the video of that building that motor ain't even posted up yet. I'm so behind on these videos. So we'll probably see the big block build before you see the S10 build, but the S10 build happened the week before Super Chevy. So.
Well, I won't see this one before then.
I'm putting this video up before I put that one up because I'm still editing that one. This one I can blast through pretty easy.
Oh.
So.
We're gonna start this dude right here.
Yeah, we're gonna fire it up on a stand.
Yep.
Which we don't usually ever do. We just throw them in because we know they're good.
Do that, but I think about that there, cooking or groggy.
As long as they knock down tight.
Yep. Flat against everything.
Yeah, it should be good. With the blue Loctite, always Loctite these things because they will back out if you don't.
Yep, especially if it's a big cam, it'll back out.
Vibrations and all that stuff and harmonics, it'll shake them loose. I may not think it will, but I'm telling you it will. So put blue Loctite on. A little extra security. It's better to be overly safe than not safe enough, because if it backs out, you're in trouble.
Yeah, we don't make that money and everybody cringe. But there's nobody out here wants to do shit like this. Everybody wants to do the high tech, big money, best of the best, fights to the fights.
Yeah, but as high tech as you can get with a motor, you check clearances. If your clearances is good, you check them with calipers and stuff like that. You don't use plastic gauges.
Be the baddest thing on the planet. I don't outrun everybody. I just want to outrun somebody.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down there and
I don't care for them if I don't.
Wheelie her up and have fun.
Yeah. This son bitch will leave with a 557, man. I guarantee you.
Yeah, it's gonna be a.
This cam is all bottom in, so it should jerk a knot in the dog's ass.
Yeah, cam's 35 to 64, 63. So it's a good cam.
We'll find out.
It's perfect.
Drop the hammer.
Drop a hammer. And that was the 550 was a conservative. That's the conservative estimate. That was only a 500 lift with the head flow. So I got this. I have to show you my book. I got a book of all the math on every motor.
He does.
I'm obsessed with it.
He does. I mean, he keeps notes of everything. He's got this shit down to a science. Pretty cool. It's good to see, though. It's good to see somebody young doing the shit the way they used to do it. I guess all the motor builders do that kind of shit.
Oh, I'm sure they do, but the motor builder people, they won't tell you nothing. No. That's like when Ben Barnes was over at James Morgan. I was like, what is that motor, like a 14-to-1 static? He's like, something like that. I'm like, you don't want to tell me. I'm like, I mean, I get it not wanting to tell me, but come on. I won't tell nobody the static compression ratios of the turbo motors I build. I don't tell them none of that. I don't tell them cam specs. I give you an idea, but I don't tell you exactly what it is.
Everybody's got their secrets. That's Hall Action motor. He done good on it. So.
Oh, yeah, Cole's motor did exactly what it was supposed to do.
I mean, if it would have had the Ben Barnes motor in them good. It's good.
Yeah, oh yeah, real good motor. Which they're out there testing that today. James is.
Got their secrets. I guess he's shooting for the 5s. They might run it down there at shady day. It's cool.
Mm-hmm. So. That 3/10 he's got to pick up though. The trans brake pick up a 10th.
If he let that some bitch roll, let her cook. This bitch will do it. I bet you. I hope it does. He'll be tickled ass to death.
Oh yeah.
Where's that little sped wrench at? There it is.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll show you that once they gets that timing cover tight and cam button, all that stuff. I'll show you the play on the cam. And it's got a wear plate in it like they're supposed to have. It's got all that stuff, which you don't got to have all that fancy schmancy stuff with a flat tappet cam, but a roller you do because they're not ground on a taper. They're straight. See that? Oh, that's perfect. It moved maybe that far, maybe 20 thousandths. See, watch. See that? See it go back. Oh, that's perfect. Yep, good. Very good. See, if you don't do that, that lifter can slide into the lobe next to it.
Made it to cruising with a coast.
Sweet. Wouldn't be engine building without the rain. So it's official. We're building motors. Yep. Pickups on, pumps on, shafts in, gasket stuff's on. This first time we get to doing big block. That's pretty cool the way they design these things.
Now the gaskets are pretty damn nice.
Yeah, they just got little holes and stuff.
These things like
pretty cool. There you go. Pan is on. Bottom end is done. Now I gotta start swapping some valve springs off the heads and we'll be good.
Slap a head on this old bitch.
Swap valve springs on the heads. Set the installed height and should be ready to put them on, torque them down. Big block stuff is expensive.
Oh yeah, oh goddamn. Fucking crazy.
Everything about them's expensive.
People hadn't hit me, I wouldn't have this thing.
Yeah, but every piece has come from somewhere. Except for the crank. You bought the crank.
Yeah, I bought the crank. Bought the gaskets and all that shit like that. But this of them. Everybody's hitting me out. Just pure look. Yeah, everybody's down. When people give us stuff, everybody, like I left them SCG, everybody got on there and called us beggars. And we work for a living for our stuff, you know, and shit like that. I ain't never asked nobody for nothing.
No.
And everybody got on there and you know, oh, y'all beg for parts and all this stuff. And I got on there and posted. I said, everybody's parts are still here if you want them. Come get them. Everybody's like, no, man, no. But that's just kind of shit you get, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if people's jealous or what the fuck's wrong with them. But I don't ask nobody for nothing. Somebody wants to give me something, hell, that's cool. If they don't, it's cool too. But they started all that shit when I left them. Well, we're beggars and made fun of us and all this shit.
Yeah. We were grassroots, real as it gets.
That's right. I started real as it gets. I'll end real as it gets, and I'll always be real as it gets.
But it was funny because we were grassroots with the salt of the ocean. We were the cream of the crop, real hot rodders. And then we leave, and we're garbage, we're trash. Everything we got's junk. We built stuff out of garbage. It's so funny how things twist just like that.
Instantly. I mean, people just don't turn on people like that, you know. And I don't hold no grudge, and everybody holds a damn grudge against me. It's ridiculous.
Let them. Who cares?
I apologize. I ain't apologizing no more to nobody. So I'm just saying, you know, that's the way that shit went. So
yeah, this is awesome.
somebody helps us, they help us. If they don't, then that's
It's
cool too.
parts and stuff that nobody's going to use and nobody wants nothing to do with.
People just good-hearted people, you know, they won't see us try to use this stuff. We don't beg for nothing. I don't find anywhere I've ever begged for anything. I know. But then on the other hand, when these people beg for sponsors, please give us money, please sponsor my car, please, that ain't begging.
No. Nope, not at all.
That's not begging. Please come to the races. Please come see us. Please.
Pretty please.
That's not begging right there. That's a different kind of begging, I guess. I think that's begging.
This ain't begging. This is the biggin. The biggin. But it's not that big. It's big enough.
I'm just saying that's the thing.
It ain't no 496. I'll tell you that.
That's the thing about getting parts and stuff like that. Yeah, you fucking liar.
Heart and soul and a little bit of know-how.
Yeah, they just take shit and make it work, you know. We really shouldn't be doing it. We shouldn't be
Make the best out of a situation.
We're supposed to disappear off the damn earth and just quit and went in a hole somewhere quitting. Yeah.
Oh no.
It's not gonna happen.
No,
you know that by now. It's not gonna happen.
And the gasser stuff, we're fixing to light the fire of the gasser deal again. It's all been S10. It's been S10, S10, but my car's fixed. Dad's 57's fixing to get the big motor.
Too bad pennies come with this, and we're just gonna go do it again. Well, we was. That's what everybody thought. They made us. They did this. I don't do shit, dude. I was there when it started. I'll be there when it's over with. Doing what I'm doing. I don't hold no grudge. Everybody's cool, but people don't hold a grudge. I don't understand it. So,
I don't care.
I guess hold a motherfucker till you're dead. I don't know what to tell you. That's your problem.
Ain't nobody losing no sleep over it.
I go to track and I see them and I speak to them, walk right up beside them, you know, all these big mean fuckers. They ain't mean.
No, they're not.
I walk right up.
Computer warrior.
I see everybody and everybody's all this shit and all this shit. And they don't, it's all good.
But
I don't hold no grudge. It's just how it happens, but I'm just telling you, if somebody gives us something, we're not beggars. We're not doing all that shit. So. We're just blessed and lucky. Just shit happens.
We ain't got no money, no good place to live. We got nothing. No big houses, no garages. We ain't got nothing. But the few things we do get, that people give to us and stuff like that, that's like what Colton set up. Colton has worked hard for his combo. Very. We just don't. We can't bring ourselves to buy stuff like that. Colton's okay with it.
He worked his ass off.
But I can't. I just can't swing it. There's no way.
I mean, he gets it. He gets it. But it ain't easy.
Nope.
But I ain't begging, but I'm just me. I'm gonna stay me. Everybody else can take the path they want to.
That's right.
And I ain't bitching about it. It is what it is, and it's all in the past, but it didn't quite go down like everybody explained it. You know what I mean?
No. See,
one day
fix to light that fire.
One day we'll sit down and go over that whole damn story. And
it just ain't worth it. It ain't even worth the time. It ain't even worth the time. Ain't giving nobody no popularity, nothing. We just.
No, I ain't. It just is what it is.
All hail the king. That's all I gotta say. All hail the king. All hail the king.
I'm about Skull Garage. And all the people out there that is Skull Garage, that does your best.
With what you got and has fun.
You just want to come hang out with your damn family, man. Shit. More important shit than a goddamn trophy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially if you spend $100,000 to get said $5 trophy.
Be the baddest some bitch on the block. You can go buy a damn trophy and write any fucking thing you want on it. It's not hard.
No.
You know, it's just a dust collector. Hell, you got to live your life and be your family. That's the important thing. That's what sets you apart from everybody else.
The memories you make.
Yeah.
With the
cars. That's all you got. When it's all said and done, you got a load of memories, and all you can do is remember what you done, remember what you said, and you keep your word, and you stand your ground, and you walk your path, and that's just how it is. And ain't no damn trophy going to do any of that, because after you're dead and gone, everybody just throws fucking trophies away. I find them out at I find them out in Goodwill all damn time. Trophies got people's names on them. Just throw them in the fucking bin. That's what trophies get you. It's like, get rid of that shit, you know. It's your life. It ain't about the trophy. Your life is a trophy.
That's right.
But anyway, OBP's coming out with this thing. Clammy James getting ready. She's ready to go, lined up.
Yeah. I changed the compression on it, bumped it up. It's no longer a 9.2 to 1 motor no more. She got a little bit more giddy up and go.
Yeah.
Which compression's only 3 to 4% base horsepower. per point raised or lowered. So a little bit more, not a whole lot, a little bit more. And then 74, I'm gonna find some heads for it. It's gonna be twin turbo, gonna be running it.
Yeah.
It's all good. So let's flip this thing over, get some heads on it. Huge shout out to Kerry Fox, Sam Welch, and Kevin Connor. They all dug through all their stuff and found enough head bolts to put this thing together.
Well, they helped us out.
So,
That's good damn thing.
huge thank you.
Good damn thing. So what?
All right, putting the new springs in the heads. These heads come from Jeff Gentry, I believe. Hooked that up with these a long time ago. Finally putting them to use. But installing the new springs, Howard springs. Stalled height should be 1.875 for 130 seat pounds, but I'm setting them at 1.9 to relieve the seat pressure a little bit, because the hydraulic roller only requires 112. So I got them set from right there to there where the top of the spring is. That's 1.9 right there. So good. They should do fine. But you can change, what I was saying is that you can change the closed pressure and your open pressures by different installed heights. It'll change it. So there's a formula to do it. I could tell you how to do it, but I have to write it all down and show you. But just Google it. Google valve lift and installed height pressures. All right, I removed my place of operations. I was over there on them wobbly tires. Now I'm on the back of the S10. Got me a chair, piece of wood, tailgate, ready to do business. Got all new valve springs installed. These are the good ones. Got the head on, and the head gaskets is coated and on. Dad's going through the first round of torquage. Bringing them all to 30, then it goes 75 long bolts and 65 short bolts. You're torquing and you bust your socket, makes you think it's a bolt. That is spooky. So you got a Craftsman on her now. Stanley let go on us. That's torqued many bolts.
And we checked it with H-beam. Dead on.
Oh yeah, it was old right there. That was exact torque spec with that one.
Bitch right there runs the world, baby.
Yeah.
Key.
It's never gone out.
I love it, so bitch.
It's never gone out. We just don't use it because it's easier for the click. You can listen for the click, so just easier. All right, everybody, you ready to see it? If this ain't full-blown 60s, I don't know what is, but it is 60s as it gets.
Heck yeah, dude.
See the Offenhauser intake?
Yeah.
We pan back. Ooh.
Oh.
Old Mickey Thompson 427s. Oh, that is cool.
Go.
Man, that's too cool. I love it.
Looks good. That's 60s as it gets, boys.
Short little intake, but you know.
Yeah. We'll probably put a bigger one on it, but
It needs a tunnel ram.
Yeah.
But that looks way more 60s than a tunnel ram, because there wasn't no tunnel rams in the 60s.
That's true shit right there. That's a true damn bit right there.
The bread box was the only one to come out in 68.
Yeah.
So any tunnel ram on any car ain't in 60s exactly.
Yep, it's a bread box.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think the one that they made for a damn big block, that some bitches were like $2,000 to $3,000 for one.
Oh, and these are just 600s. These.
Yeah, we just talking about
It'll have the 660s and all that stuff set up for racing, but
it'll have my distributor and 660s on it. No.
yeah, we still got to find the bouncers. It's laying here somewhere. We can't find it.
We still ain't located that sucker.
Got to put the water pump on it.
It's all together though. Yeah, the water pump's out there in the damn ramp truck, so we're gonna clean it up and put it on there. So
Still got to put the rockers on it. And
we just had the head up on 57. I was like, get off one move for a little hole, you know.
yeah,
That motherfucker fit in there.
it'll fit.
Fuck yeah, it'll fit in there.
That is cool. Another, not really porch built, but gravel dirt built motor.
It's cool, man. DBC in the house.
That's
First
cool.
one ever, Wilson Big One.
Yeah,
First one
we may be completely hooked from here on out.
I don't know.
Never be the same again.
Let's see how she rolls. That's cool shit, boys.
Yeah, it is.
I like that.
I like it a lot. All right, we couldn't help ourselves. We had to bolt the headers on.
Yeah, Why is it you do mock-up?
We don't never do mock-up. We don't do mock-up, but this
pictures.
is
We just had to do it, though.
this is monumental. This
That's
is cool.
as wide as a damn building. Yeah, it doesn't got to be white, boys.
Yeah, we don't like the black header,
It's got to be white.
but everything else is just sweet.
Oh, he's dead on Roddy. Dead on Roddy. Dead on Roddy.
We got her built.
Yep.
So a few little odds and ends, and we'll put some oil in it, prime it, and hook a battery to it, and
Far off.
fire it up right there. There she is, just waiting for the motor.
Yep.
Boom, boom, boom.
Penny, right-o-matic.
Mm-hmm.
On its way.
Okay, so today is Dad's 54th birthday,
Yeah.
and we are going to try to start the big block. We don't got a bouncer. Well, the one bouncer we have we can't find, and I actually think it's a 454 bouncer. I don't think it's a 427 bouncer. So it'll be external bounce. So we may start without a bouncer on it, and just hope oil don't go everywhere. And yes, we are running square port intake on oval port heads. It'll work.
all we
promise.
got.
Yeah, ain't got nothing else, so
We got
it'll work. Everything I read says it'll work just fine.
when in Rome, do as a Roman. They got a big block in Rome.
They do now.
It'll work fine.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
It'll be just fine till we can do better.
Yeah, it'll do till we can do better.
So,
Yeah. How many years ago was it that you made noise with the 57 motor for the first time? You was 32 years.
32.
So 54 minus 32.
Yeah, I put the small block in there and had the timing off and it wouldn't fire.
22 years ago.
Yeah. Dax come over there and he was pouring gas in and I was trying to get it fire and it's a damn whole video. You'd have to see it, but it was a damn fiasco, man. Had a motor sitting in that car. Had a transmission, he didn't have no cross member. Had a motor sitting in it. Fucking oil pan wouldn't work. Had to take some of its back out. Had one of them kick out oil pans. Hit every fucking thing. So I had to put a stock on it. But I had a tire sitting on the damn car. I had a motor sitting on that and a trans sitting on the damn tire. Motor's bolted in it. It was just something you ought to see, man. It's just outside. I was more wet in the skull garage than I was outside the damn thing. Pouring the rain. Cut the piss out of my damn finger with a damn razor blade. And I was bleeding and cut. We never did get that so much to run right. I had the timing like a mile off, so that's what done that. Yep, I was 32 years old. Last time I tried it down, when I first put the motor back in again. After she sat for years and years and years. Not running or doing nothing. So.
We're going to try to make noise again on his
What
birthday.
was I said? Make a little noise.
Yeah.
This ain't Monster Garage, this is Skull Garage. That's the first time I mentioned Skull Garage.
And this today's my birthday, and we're going to hear it.
We're gonna hear something. Woo woo! You went woo woo. What was
Yeah.
it? Woo!
Woo! Ric Flair, woo! All right, one more pause there, and we'll get back here in a minute. He's going to clean up intake, and
Just history repeats itself.
yeah. Been a lot of motors built, a lot of racing done, a lot of stuff tore up, a lot of
shit
stuff
went on
fixed since then.
There's a
But
lot.
we're going to try to do that thing one more time. We're going to try to fire it up right there. All right, so Dad's clearancing these because these push rods from Jason Belts are not the right push rods. They're all the same length. They're 8.550, and these are the way they're supposed to be. Big Block has a long push rod on the exhaust side and a short push rod on the intake side. Those are all the same length, so they're not Big Block.
And that's a small stock diameter, so
Yeah.
you got these fat boys and they wouldn't fit in here, as you can see on wherever one of them's at.
I took them all off already.
Anyway, they don't fit, so we had to do a little clearancey.
Yeah, now they're clearance, now they fit. And these are matched to the cam and the lifter and everything
Fat
else.
boys right there.
Mm-hmm. Them's won't break.
So, yeah, those are long. I don't know what those. They said there's a big block Chevy, but I don't know what they're for.
Yeah. I looked at the part number. It said universal push rod. It didn't say what it was for. It said universal push rod. So,
That'd be universal.
ain't universal for a big block.
Where's the rest of those fucking things?
Took them off right there. So you're taking a grinder over here in the precision machine shop and grinding
Yep,
them.
I'm over here in clearance alley. Clearance department. It's awesome.
Well, I mean, all this little film is the fact that you done got oil. Like, Big Block's got a better oiling system than small block does, as you can see.
All right, the full proof they have.
You're good.
60.
You're good. You're good.
A
You're good.
little over 60. You're good now.
Yeah, you're good.
Well, tree knot. I done 2 hits, Justin. Did you hear 2? Well, he ain't in the sauce squat and at all.
Oh, I'm supposed to do squatch noises? Oh!
Come out of the porthole.
Come out of the butthole?
Is that where they've been hiding?
Yeah. The Sasquatch is hiding all the queerest buttholes. Alright. Got the stripper in, got the plug wires on, got the spark plugs in. We done primed it. Now we are getting the battery, figuring out where to mount the battery and all that. And wire MSD and all that up. So we're having to find everything and figure it out.
Yeah, we're spending more time looking for shit than we fix.
That's true. But here's what it is.
What, Colton?
I got my fingers on it. There it is.
That was just brain.
Easy.
It's a danger zone in here.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's our ghetto rig. And
That's good.
we're going to try to fire it. Now, we don't got the fuel pump and stuff hooked up, but there's enough fuel in these cars, we think, to run for just a second, just to see what's going to happen. Save time, what, no?
I wasn't ready for it.
You don't need to. Oh, this thing is going to be...
Ready?
out of gas. But it'll run. So, we can hook up a fuel system and stuff tomorrow, and ain't got no gas.
Ain't got no gas. It won't get no fuel at all. It sucks that thing dry. She's out. It ain't enough to run it.
Yeah.
It fires.
Yep. I said we were gonna start on birthday, and we didn't.
Yeah, it's about like the last time.
Yeah, that's about. That's about.
Pour
damn,
gas in it.
That's about it was. I started. Put up. Yeah, that's it.
Man, if we could get this
Can't
pump.
hear it out, but the damn pump's leaking. Let me get that other fucking pump.
Just grab the other pump.
Yeah, piece of shit. Oh. It's almost 10 o'clock. We try not to run none of this shit after 10 o'clock.
Yeah, but it's Saturday.
Just
And it's your birthday.
Just for the
I can deal with
neighborhood. It's just my birthday though, so.
It's Daddy's birthday. You ready? Yeah, hopefully the flywheel will catch. Since it's bent. Oh, let me turn the idle up just
We're
a little.
snippy.
Yeah, that
That ain't it yet. But
That
that's
ain't
still
nothing.
pretty. Yeah, we got to 10 o'clock and we shut down. We don't know nobody.
Now that
Yeah.
one is.
The regulator's
We're just
The
too
regular
high.
rate is too high.
Let me mop that up before it catches fire.
Here. Oh yeah.
It'll be good. That'll be
Yeah.
a killer motor.
Blow, blow. Yeah.
That's like barely into
Yeah.
it.
Blow, blow.
But it's not warm enough to idle yet.
No.
And I need to open up just a little bit more and get a good fuel supply to it. So.
I ain't had no live signal, sorry, but anyway, there you go. I'll poke this up. So I just got
It's gonna be
there
cool.
You go. You heard it. 427's alive, so
Yeah.
on the birthday too.
All right, let's clean this mess
Thank
up and
you,
go
my boy.
find some food. Good system. We put the fuel in until it floods. I'm like, all right, we're good.
Yeah.
Run it.
Right.
It's a little rat.
Just a little bit.
Can you imagine like a 496 or a 600 cubic inch motor?
Oh, hell no, man. But anyway, it's 10 o'clock, so we're putting it on. Thanks to all the neighbors that puts up with our shit, because we're always playing these things. That's a rat.
Oh yeah, the brown's right over there.
That's a rat in the woods.
Well, all right, that's a success. Dad's 54th birthday. They wanted to hear Big Block run for the first big block in Wilson's history. Right there, so we did.
They come out here and help me and spent the day with me, and like they always do. You can't get no better pressure than that. They worry about pressure. And I said, you give me time, that's priceless. Yeah,
But-
maybe.
Right there. That's a rat. Big block is fired up. That's cool.
She does run. Ratomatic has begun.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be so cool in that 57.
I don't think I want to tow it, man.
It'll snatch it around way better than that motor.
Here, idle this a little bit, yeah. It'd be all right.
Yeah, we'll get her idled in tomorrow.
It's just all new. It's like a new girl. It's
Bap, bap,
real
bap,
short.
bap, bap, bap. That's pump gas too.
Big change. Yeah. Pump gas with 12.5 to 1 pistons. How cool is that?
Yep. It's all about engine dynamics.
See?
Yeah, engine dynamics. You can make it work. All right, so here this Sunday, day after Dad's birthday. This is October 13th. Got this. We got a fuel pump. We got a switch rigged up now. We got a different regulator on it that's actually keeping it from flooding the carburetors. Check the pressure on it, but it's erratic. But it should be enough to keep the bowls full, enough to run this thing for a minute, and at least here.
Y'all spend more time looking for stuff than you do fixing stuff.
Yeah, we spend. Don't worry about it now. It's good.
I just wonder if everybody just like start looking for shit and you do your bolt digging and your fitting digging.
So.
Nothing like a good old fitting dig.
Yeah. So what we'll do is, Dad's gonna work a starter. This will be our kill switch on off, which it goes to the ignition and the fuel pump. There's a battery sitting on a jug. What we'll do is just fire it up and see if we can get it to sit there and idle.
And everybody gets all freaked out because these motors starting them on the stand, but it's hooked that cherry picker.
Yeah, it ain't going nowhere, and we ain't revving it or nothing crazy.
If you do it like on the motor stand like that and rev it, then some bitch will hurt you. If you do it on this by itself, hanging, that motherfucker will hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
But both of them together, it ain't going nowhere. It can't fall. It can't go this way or that way. So don't give us no grief over it because it ain't going nowhere.
It shouldn't go nowhere. I mean, where can it go?
Huh?
It ain't gonna be revving on that hard no how.
No, I ain't saying that. I'm just saying everybody's like, oh, it's all up, you know, that popping that rubber.
That's cold. Ain't got no heat. Let's check. Oh shit! Make sure we ain't burning nothing too. Well,
You turn the pipe on up.
no. We're gonna wait till it gets heat in it.
ain't it? Yeah.
That's
That sounds good, don't it?
It just had to get a little heat in before it idled.
It's got chopping wood too, man. That sounds
Still
good.
got to run the valves. I can hear one over there, but
Yeah, that thing's.
when you give it,
It makes some power, dude. You can tell. It ain't got nothing hooked, no training stuff on it, but it's still.
That's what we was wanting right there.
Yeah, that's a.
Once you got a little heat
That's
in
the
it,
official run video right there. Now she's got a little heat, a little warm. It ain't.
no,
it's
it ain't
still
even
good.
hot yet,
It's
but
fine.
you can feel the head. The head's got a little bit
It's
of
all
heat.
good. A little bit of heat. That's enough. That's enough right there.
That's a wicked.
Don't want to run it no more without no water in it, but
She's gonna be wicked, boy.
it sounds good, don't it? It sounds mean.
And now we don't even know what the time is at. That's just a guess. That's probably
Yeah.
33, 34.
It sounds good. She's jumpy. Whole thing sounds pretty damn.
Oh yeah, that's 660s on a short intake. No hesitation anywhere.
Yeah,
Just bam,
she's got it right there. You don't see if it'll start without touch.
without pumping gas. It ought to. What are you touching, the header?
Yeah, I'll touch that motherfucker twice.
All right.
Why do you always wrap your finger? Well, no,
If just a
we'll
fire
about
and shut
10
it back
seconds.
off.
10 seconds.
The carburetor
Fucking starter.
aren't perfect.
I know
yet,
that. It needs some tuning. I'm just saying, see if it'll
But for
want.
being on this stand,
See if it'll want. It's damn right there.
no pump shot. You want to do your video so you can put it on Facebook?
Well,
Oh, it sounds good. See, I told you. Don't sound like no dump truck.
no, that sounds good. That's something
That duration stuff on that cam's just right.
She's got a damn ramp to it, man. That's fucking awesome right there. So about 2,000, she'll still be chopping and banging.
Yeah.
But it clears up. It ain't like a it's like
That's because your duration, your lobe separation is a wider lobe separation. It doesn't take so far to get up where it clears itself out. Yeah, you can just stand right there and hit record, and I'll touch the thing with the.
But anyway, that's pretty good. I was good. Good oil pressure.
Was you looking?
Yeah, 60 pounds.
Sweet.
It's all good. Push a little oil out of the dipstick hole over there.
Yeah. Plug your holes, folks.
Look at her.
All right, that's a wrap. Now let's work on black truck.
She's punky, man. Hell, that's good. That thing sounds good. Done good, don't he? He's a hell of a damn boy. He's smart as hell.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah, I know about all that. Shit.
Well,
Kind of test though. Everybody's wondering what compression stuff it is. It's damn 11.
It's 1169 static
1169
compression.
to 1. That's right there at pump gas.
Mm-hmm.
So,
The dynamic is what makes it capable to run on pump gas. With that cam and stuff in it, bleeds off enough to where it's on the verge, right on the verge of needing race
yeah,
fuel.
somebody commented this morning and said those is peanut late model truck heads. They're not.
No,
They're not peanut heads.
they're 781s.
781. Right.
They're good. They got a square port intake on them too.
Yeah, square
But,
port intake.
Man, awesome.
Everybody still run pump gas,
Mm-hmm.
and it should make 500, 550. We don't know till you.
It'll
put
make the conservative on my math is 550.
You won't know till you put it in the car and turn the bulbs on and weigh the car, and then you'll know. The car will
Yeah,
weigh
but-
about 38. It'll have a 557 gear in it.
Weigh 3,800 pounds. Have automatic in it.
100 pounds with automatic in it. Probably power glide because Terry Fox has got one of them. And let go of the trans brake and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't afford no more 4-speeds. I broke everything. And there's somebody right here that'll smash a bunch of shit. So I can't run a 4-speed no more. I want a 4-speed in a car, and a 4-speed will be eventually back in it. But until I get the money to get something like that, because it's got to be a high dollar 4-speed, the Muncie won't ship, the top loader takes a beating, and you got to, you know, if you can make 1 lap or 2 laps, you're lucky. And, you know.
This will be dependable. You'll be able
Like
to drive
last time down there, I'm out there at the track, and there's a little old boy wanting to ride in the car, man. He's a cute little old dude, cool as hell. And so Justin's like, hey, if you ride the kids around, he's like, you're going to bang that transmission. That thing might lock up in gear. And I said, I can't tell him no, dude. I said, fuck, let's just do it. So I did it and took 2 kids and took them rides around and put it in gear. And I got 1 pace in and it locked up. But hell,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you can't tell kids no, man. Them little old kids, that's what it's all about. So
You'll forget that 1/2 pass, but he'll remember that forever.
yeah,
So.
he'll be back down there this time, but
Mhm.
we'll put that automatic in there and I can ride the kids around, and it ain't going to break. And It'll be fine. That's the biggest thing. And you know, everybody's automatic and all this 4-speed shit. If it pisses anybody off and I'm running automatic, send me a damn Jericho. I'll put it in there. You know, if you're that pissed off about it, then we'll go buy one.
Yeah.
You know.
But it don't make no
That's the
difference.
thing, but everybody, I hope you don't fuss about it. That's just the way it's gonna be because I ain't got nothing else. So. You know.
57's been a 4-speed its whole life.
Yeah, it'll always be a 4-speed. And if I ever get a Jericho or I get a high tire or something like that, I ain't about all that shit because it ain't 60s, but there's nothing else will hold it, and there's nothing else you can do. If you're going to run a 4-speed, you better have some money because you got to have a $6,000 tranny or a 4 or 2,500. They'll start about 2,500 and go to probably 6, whatever you want to spend.
$1,500 clutch.
You got a $1,500 clutch, you know, if you run what everybody runs.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, you got to start there and go all the way back because it start breaking everything. And it ain't no cheap date and it ain't no poor man's sport. So, you know, they used to run Muncies behind these and they'd pull them, but you got to wait on them to shift.
Yeah,
And
like
that's just
mine.
how it
I have
is.
to wait on mine. Above 6,000, you got to wait.
Yeah, you can cut the teeth and do all that stuff you want to, but it's gonna crash them up, you know. And I don't know if the Jerichos and all that stuff's got to be down clearance and all that shit you got to do. I'm sure they
Every
do.
season they got to run
Because
through
they're just hammering and banging. Most people's got 2, they got an extra, you know. But
crash box.
crash box. I just can't do it. So we're gonna get a glide and stick it together and you know see how that works.
Yep, exactly.
But I'm not gonna disappoint no damn kid.
No way.
So
We're going to have some fun.
yeah, and go there and make some passes, and it should run stronger.
Oh, it will.
We'll weigh the car, make a pass, and see what it runs. And
May have to step up to B gas.
yeah,
Well, no, if you're outlaw, you run whatever weight.
don't
Makes
make
no
the shit. They
difference.
ain't no class no more.
Yeah,
It's all
exactly.
just off with their head. No.
It'll
I
run
hate that
good.
stupid girl on down.
It'll run good. Hey, does it sort of sound like Lopez's motor a little bit?
Huh? It does.
Told you.
Yeah, he said it kind of sounded like Jerry Lopez with that chop, and I was like, "There's no way, dude, because it ain't that big a cam." But it does. It's got that chop and ramp to it. I didn't think it had that radical sound, but that is awesome.
It does. It's
I
right
thought,
there.
I thought it sounded like a dump truck, which that bumpity. I don't like that shit. I like for chop and bang and chop and bang, but that's cool.
Yeah,
It
she's
probably
sweet.
won't do like 57, you know, where it's got that roll. It won't do that, but it's still kicking.
It'll do it at a lower RPM. It'll clear up. It'll clear up earlier.
But I ain't a little intake snappy. I mean, you can hear it. It ain't got no weight on the ice of it, no converter or nothing. But that some bitch it's right there. So. Everybody says them little intakes run good, and it's 60s as hell, so that's true.
Original
That ain't no
Offenhauser.
repop. That's a real Offenhauser right there. These right here has got 427 stamped in them. They got the oil drippers inside them. So this is one of the first edition cast Mickey Thompsons. And kind of hard to find. Somebody drilled holes in it and put breathers in them. So, and it took those big old square Mickey Thompson breathers. And y'all know how much them bad boys is. They're about that wide and they're square, but man, a normal man can't afford nothing like that. Those things are so expensive.
Bits and pieces right there. That's the
the plate
stuff.
right there. We put Skull Garage bits and pieces. Yeah.
That's cool. Right there.
Bits and pieces 427.
Well,
But it does. It's got
426.
good mojo, man. It's got parts from everywhere in it. They just put it all together. It's alive and it's running. So I ordered me a bouncer for it. And go do a little shit on the truck and take it around a little bit, move some shit around.
That motor will sit right. We're gonna pull the headers off, and it'll sit right there and wait till its time's come. We got to put the cars back on the 57 and get the 57 pulled around here and introduce these two girls to one another.
Yeah, fella, give me them headers. And we had them laying out there, and those fender wheels come way out there.
Wasn't that McCreary?
Yeah, he gave me those. So I said, well, hell, I'll use them for something. I think they're off a truck, so we just flipped them upside down and put them on here to run for it because we had our battery and all that stuff down there. Found this big old battery cable down there, built more iron off one of them semi trucks. And that's pretty much it. So, hell. But it's a 427. I ain't saying it's no 396, ain't no 366, and it's not a 555. It looks like a 427.
No, it is what it is.
It ain't
Cast
no
iron
540.
head.
It ain't no 540. Them's cast. That's factory. Everything on this factory stuff except that intake and them valve covers. It all come out from a damn factory. So.
Except that roller.
Huh?
Except the roller.
Yes, that roller. Yeah, that's the only thing. But it's a small roller.
Oh, it is. Conservative roller, but it makes power where it needs to.
Yeah. Take old shit, man, make that shit live a few more years.
A lot more years.
Get some miles out of that. But she gonna make a pass.
That's right.
And I'll tell everybody I'm gonna take that fiberglass trunk out yonder and I'm gonna put it on that 57 to the next race and I'm gonna put everybody's name on it to help me with this thing. And that's sponsorship. We ain't got no sponsorship. So
Donated parts.
somebody helps us and they donate something, hell, I'm gonna put their name on the back of that damn car for everybody to see it. It ain't much, but hell, it's all I can do. just to thank everybody. But yeah. Hey, that's a sponsor, ain't it? The sponsor helps you. You put their damn name on your shit.
That's right.
That's the way I look at it.
Legit sponsor right there.
Yeah, that's real sponsors. I need no bullshit, you know. I need $8,000 a damn door or $2,700 for the trunk or bullshit like that. People crazy.
Oh, cool. All right. Let me pause this and plug up this thing to the charger and we'll proceed on with our day.
Start selling cotton candy. Don't get me a jerk, cause.
All right, well, we done disassembled our whole run stand area, and I've been working on some heads for the 74. These are old cast iron 64s. They're pretty crappy heads, but they're 76 cc chamber, and that's what I need for compression on the 74 so I can turbo it. So I'm just trying to make the best of what I got. Yeah, we're going to call it the Big Block Fisher ran on Dad's birthday. And then we fired it up again today and run it and let's do it idle, which is cool. But, so I don't know, pretty good weekend. All right, that's a wrap.